So let me show you guys a really big issue we have on site. It's not necessarily a screw up, but there is definitely an issue. So as you can see behind me, we have all this nice hemlock. Okay, this was clear, beautiful hemlock that we had ordered. What we did is we actually sent it off to an offsite finisher. We did that for basically a few reasons. One of the reasons is we wanted to make sure we coated all four sides before it was installed. If we'd installed it first and then just had somebody come on site and finish it, they couldn't basically seal the backside. The second reason is we wanted to do it somewhere where it would be climate controlled. Basically, when it's climate controlled, it's a lot better when you're applying finishes because obviously you don't want to have the temperature variations. And right now, it's way too cold. The third reason is they can actually have drying booths there. So when they put the finish on, they actually have the ability to put it into a booth and kind of basically bake the finish on, and just gives it sort of overall a more quality finish. Even though we did all those steps, I want to show you guys something. I'll show you what the issue is. If you look, the finish is a little bit blotchy. The issue is that the material had some kind of issue when it took the stain. When we picked it up from the person that did the finish, because it wasn't in daylight, we actually, the finish looked fine. But now as we've been installing it, as the product has been sitting longer, we're starting to see a bit of this splotchiness coming through. You can kind of see it over my shoulder. Now, what are we going to do here? We're not going to take it all down. So what we've done is we've actually had the company that did the work come on site, look at it, and they've come up with a solution of what they're going to do after it's installed. So essentially, they're going to give it a light sand and basically put a top coat on it, and they think they can blend out the stain to make it more balanced. We'll definitely test it somewhere, but this is some of the stuff that happens during building. I've done this many times. I love using offsite people for it because I find you get a better finish, but this is an issue. We're going to deal with it. And if you guys have any suggestions or this has ever happened to you before, please let me know.